Hello, group number 1. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing How Do Men View You? And this reading is more in terms of do they view you as someone they would be interested in or view you as like a friend or something. So it's from that point of view. If you want me to do, I'm also thinking about doing another one where it's going to be how do they view you as, let's say, do they view you as the femme fatale archetype, girl next door, something about your looks and your beauty more of. So in the next version, I'm thinking about doing that. Let me know, do you like that idea? And also I want to say the reading that I did before this one, it got demonetized. So I'm really bummed about that. It was doing really well. I knew it was going to do well, but now it's just completely sunk and it's like wasted effort. So yeah, it's not discoverable for a lot of people and obviously I'm not going to make money off of it. So really bummed about that. I hope you guys can support this video. And I didn't even film for like a couple of days, and then the video I came back with is not working. So yeah, I hope you guys like this one. So let's start with a few of these cards. You obviously chose the card Gem. We have Death here, Scorpio energy. We have the Ship. This actually reminds me of Pisces. We have the Tree upside down. Earth energy. I've kept it like this. We have cheerfulness, and obviously we have this card, the Gem. This card always reminds me of Chitra Nakshatra, so some of you could have that placement. We also do have the Scorpio, we have Pisces, lots of water, also feminine energy coming through, because even Earth energy is feminine. Earth and water are feminine, air and fire are masculine. Okay, so what I'm seeing here overall, even this card makes me think of the Three of Cups. If you notice, there are 3 cups here. Okay, so this also is giving me a bit of water. We have the number 3, which is connected with Jupiter. We have 5 for Mercury. Maybe some of you have Jupiter-Mercury conjunction. Maybe you have Mercury in Libra. I don't know, I'm just getting these things. But anyway, how do I see your energy? First of all, I see that you're someone good looking. I'm just getting that strongly because Chitra itself, it's one of the nakshatras that are connected with beauty. When I think of what would be the most beautiful sort of nakshatra, the nakshatra that gives beauty, I would think of Rohini. I would think of Chitra, I think. Anuradha. Yeah, so this is at the top of the list for me personally. Okay, maybe Revati also. But anyway, even this could be Anuradha energy with Scorpio. This could be Revati with Pisces, right? So I'm getting beauty first of all. So men notice your beauty for sure. I have a rose here also. Rose always reminds me of beauty as well. It's Venus energy. Any flower is Venus. Even gemstones remind me of Venus. And this is like colorful sort of a gemstone. Usually we have different colors associated with different planets when it comes to gemstones, but Venus is the color white, or when there's various, or I don't exactly know what's the word, variegated, or I don't know what's the word for like multiple colors. So this is like Venus color. So definitely Venus is strong. Some of you could have even Venus Mars, because some of you even could have Venus Mars Mercury, because the flower itself, the bud is Venus, the what do you call it, leaves are Mercury, and then these little pricks, they're Mars energy. And just roses in general remind me of Venus Mars energy. So some of you could have, let's say, Venus sitting in a Martian sign, or Mars sitting in Venusian sign, or Venus Mars sitting together. But anyway, too much about astrology. I'm gonna get back to what I was talking about. It's just I'm drawn towards the flower. It makes me think of beauty, a person who's beautiful, right? Overall, one more message I'm getting here is maybe you started out as like a late bloomer, or you had a major glow up recently, or in the past few years. There's just this energy where maybe men's perspective of you has changed. Maybe they earlier used to think of you in a different way, but now they see the beauty, or there's definitely some emphasis on beauty here. Okay, maybe a lot of men also used to maybe friend zone you in the past, because we have this energy of 3 of Cups, which I associate with friendship. Okay, more social sort of relationship. But then I'm seeing this gem energy also. We'll see how the reading progresses with the other cards. I don't remember most of them now. Okay, but I see a little bit of this change in the dynamic with Scorpio energy. Death, it's transformation. You've transformed as a person. If you put in a lot of effort, if you are a late bloomer, if you've changed your style over time, if you become more feminine, or you've had any sort of transformation, then definitely this message is for you, this reading is for you. I think you'll relate with this energy. I also have this bit of contradictory energy going on with the tree being in reverse. Tree is all about stability. No, wait, it's not contradictory. Sorry, I got confused. It's the same message, because tree is in reverse, which talks about instability or movement, and we have the ship, which obviously talks about movement. So you're someone, maybe you travel a lot, or there's a lot of distance here somehow I'm picking up. Men could feel like you're at a distance, or you travel a lot, you're adventurous, you're fun, you're exciting. Okay, you're busy. These are some of the things or qualities you might associate with. But with this Pisces element, there's just some foreign element to you, some uniqueness, or you're always distance traveling beyond the reach, maybe some sort of a challenge also. Or maybe you're someone quick to cut people off, that sort of energy I'm getting here, where men feel like, okay, they have to tread very carefully because they'll get cut off. Because with this instability, this message of instability, it means that you're someone that men view as not someone they can get easily. Okay, it's about putting effort in, or you have lots of different priorities. You could also have lots of different options. This is how men view you, and they feel like, okay, I'll have to put in effort. This person could easily slip out of my grip. That's the energy I'm getting here with this movement that I'm picking up. Also a bit of excitement. You come across as a person who's dynamic. You have an interesting or exciting life. Maybe this is how I'm picking up. You're also someone who's social. Okay, socially you're well accepted. People see you in a good light in general. This is how men also view you, like, okay, this person has a good impression on people. So they're impressed by your persona. Then one more thing with gem is about a person who stands out from the surroundings. See how the gem, all the focus is on the gem, not the rest of the card. It also shows you're a person who's bright and you attract attention. You're a special person. Okay, so let's keep going. We have this card, negotiation. I put tape on this. This notorious deck got me in trouble, so I got demonetized because of this deck. But yeah, we have Jupiter in Libra, so put tape all over, don't mind that. Maybe this card got me in trouble because this did come out in the last reading, but anyway, we have Moon in Libra, so lots of Libra energy so far. Nice. We have Venus in Leo. We have Mercury in Aquarius. So first thing I'm noticing is a lot of airy planets. So see again that message of movement is coming through. When we think of airy houses, I think of airy houses as the 3rd house Gemini, 7th house Libra, or 7th zodiac sign we can say, and 11th house of Aquarius. This is the air trine. So when I think of this, I think of communication, I think of friendship, I think of social interactions, I think of social media, internet, communication, collaboration, friendships, okay, acquaintances, collaboration with people, and benefits also. So desires as well. Air element is connected with desires. In Hindi we call it Kaam Trikon. Kaam comes from the word desire, or it means the word desire. Okay, so one thing I'm getting, a lot of people are interested in you. There's a good opinion. I keep getting that message. You also come across as a person with Venus in Leo. This is a person who has high standards, or someone, there's certain people we assume, okay, I can maybe push this person's boundaries a little bit. They're a bit of a pushover. And then there's certain people who you feel like, okay, I cannot, this person seeks a particular type of treatment. If they don't get it, I think they'll walk out. So this is the energy I'm getting. I always get with Venus in Leo. Leo is the royal zodiac sign. It kind of asks for royal treatment. So now Venus going into Leo shows a person who could have like a strong ego in terms of how you treat them. So this is I like this placement. I think more people should be like that. They should treat their partner also really well, but also not accept mediocre treatment. So this is what I'm getting here. You come across as a person who could be high maintenance, or because you have all these options, you can easily be with any person. So whoever your partner is going to be, they'll be like, okay, I better step up, or they'll leave because they can easily be with someone else, or someone else will treat them better. Okay, then there's obviously a desire here to date you with this Libra energy. It's naturally connected to the 7th house of relationships. Okay, 5th house Leo energy is also romance, dating, and 11th house is friendship also. So a few, like a small portion, view you as a friend, but majority people are interested in you. They want to date you, and especially leaning more so towards commitment or like a serious partner. There's some glitter because we have one card for friendship, one for dating, and two are more serious, slightly more serious relationship sort of energy. Negotiation also tells me like men could view you as a person 1111 on the clock. It's not the clock but the timer. It's giving me this energy where men feel like, okay, I'll have to compromise a little bit. So this is what I'm getting here. Affair, obviously lots of feelings for you. Again, originality, a person who stands out. See, some of you could have Rahu placements also. Maybe Rahu in 11th, Rahu in the 1st house. Because this energy, even though it's Mercury, originality really makes me think of Rahu always. Especially it makes me think of Rahu in Aquarius. We do have Aquarius here. Some of you could obviously have Mercury in Aquarius also. Lots of planets in the air trine, and you're someone who has good social skills. You naturally excel at impressing people, talking to people, being in social settings. You really excel there. Okay, let's keep going. Here we also got the distorted masculine and forgiveness. So this was an interesting message I was getting with these two particular cards. So I feel like maybe there was a person in your past, I'm maybe channeling their energy. They would like to ask for forgiveness, someone who mistreated you. I also get the sense that most men who miss out on you, let's say you walk out, you block them, or whatever, it's like missed chance with you, they regret it. They feel like, oh, I wish this person would take me back. Maybe there's also this tendency where men keep coming back to you, pile number 1. If you're a guy watching this, flip the message. Maybe it's a female that keeps coming back to you. Okay, whatever gender is watching, flip the messages to the, let's say, how women view you. Okay, you can take the messages in a certain way. And I know I cater to the women watching, but that's like 90% of my audience. So, and it's become kind of a habit since I've been doing it. I've been doing readings for a long time now, and I used to watch a lot of readings as well. Those were also kind of female centric, so it's kind of become like a muscle memory. So guys, please don't mind, but flip the messages. Okay, so yeah, people might keep coming back to you, pile number 1. They might feel like you're too high maintenance, and they'll feel like, okay, I cannot do this, I cannot put up with this person. But once they kind of lose you, they realize your worth. So that is like a specific message also coming through. Let's see, I pulled a lot of cards today from this particular deck. I usually like to pull one from each deck, but they all seem to fit in. So you got work, which clearly talks about work could be important. You could have a prominent career or something about your energy where you are to be taken seriously because of who you are, your status, your stature, right? And work itself means men see you as a lot of work, like they'll have to put in a lot of work with you, pile number 1. Okay, so we have work, we have loneliness, so and we have independence. Both the cards are somewhat similar. We have butterfly for again transformation. So I feel like a lot of men who are single or who've never really dated, they might be really into you, they might be impressed by you, pile number 1. Okay, or you could be someone who's never really dated. I'm just getting this specific message of people who've never really went for it, and then meeting someone who makes them push themselves or make a change. Okay, so again, that transformation energy also in terms of the love life as well. and you come across as a very independent person. Again, that energy of men feeling like, okay, this person is not afraid of being independent, so I better show up right or they'll just walk out on me. So same message I keep getting. Loneliness also makes me feel like maybe you come across as person who's never really dated, or you seem like a little bit, you could maybe you're looking for relationship, or just this energy where either you or the people, the energy that I'm channeling, those people could feel like it would be so nice to be with someone. Okay, so there is a little bit of that desire to have a partner also that I'm picking up with this pile. And finally we have travel. With this deck I still have few cards, but travel is the energy I got with the tree in reverse, and this ship card. Obviously travel, lots of travel and distance. Okay, so same message. We have the thinking man. So this makes me think that a lot of men could also see you as a logical, practical sort of a person, and you're highly intelligent also. These type of men could also be drawn towards you. The more logical, maybe not the most overly emotional when it comes to their speech. Very logical, intelligent, something like this. This is the energy I'm channeling. So people that are attracted to you, or how men view you as well. Pile number 1. And also about thinking. So it's like they're logically thinking, how do I get this person? How do I attract this person? So there's this energy of thinking, putting thought behind the action as well. And finally, we have these 2 cards. We have asana, we have kriya. So the thing is, this is a yogic card. When we think of yoga, this is obviously related to kriya yoga, if any of you are familiar with that. Anyway, so asana itself means the seat. We see a person sitting here. We see her sitting, right? So yoga, most of the yogic asanas, you'll notice they have the word asan towards the end of it. For example, shavasana. Okay, I'm trying to think of other examples. I can't think of any right now. I don't know why, but most of the postures, there's some asana word towards the end of it, because it's about sitting, and this is how yoga evolved, right? In the starting it was a bit of just sitting, the sitting postures. It was, after that it moved into the downward dog or whatever. Okay, so this is about sitting, being still, being silent. And then here we have kriya, which the word kriya means movement. Okay, so again this is this energy of a little bit of contrasting energy, right? So there's a bit of movement also. So men view you as a person who's on the move, kriya, movement, but also movement towards you. There's a desire to move towards you and find their stability in you. This is about meditation also, finding yourself, being one with yourself, right? So think of this energy where we turn the tree upright. So this is about finding your center, finding your stability. Think of 4 of Wands, where you're with a partner and you can make a sustainable sort of habitat for yourself, right? A home for yourself. So this is the energy I'm picking up, where men could also see you as a prospective partner in the future. Like you bring some sort of stability to their life, even though, or men could also feel like I can bring stability to this person. I can show them real love. So they could even be someone in particular, if you have like a romantic interest, or if you feel like, okay, I know who she is talking about, then there could be one particular person wanting to show you stability, to ground you also. Okay, so overall the way I see this pile is, you're someone who's a little bit of challenge. There's a bit of this beauty or spark that's coming through with you, pile number 1. A lot of men look at you as someone beautiful, someone worth I don't know why it's coming to me, challenging. Like they want to challenge you somehow, or like change you in a good way, not in a bad way, or not trying to control you in some way, but to show you a different side. Okay, give you these experiences that you've never had before, where they show you this stability or being exclusive with someone. That sort of energy I'm also getting. But it's a good opinion overall. There's a bit of friendship also I'm getting, bit of chemistry spark, but a lot of it is relationship energy, wanting to date you. So yeah, I think a lot of, let's say 50% of the men that come across you, they would be interested in you, in dating you for sure. Okay, this is the energy I'm getting. I hope this reading resonated with you. Please support the video, support the channel, subscribe. If you want to join the membership, click on the join button. Also, when you say turn on the notifications, I think it makes a noise, so I want to check that out when I upload this. So yeah, I'm like a little kid with these updates that YouTube does. But anyway, if you want to book a reading with me, I'm planning on taking a week off this month. So if you want to book a reading, it's better if you do it right now. Otherwise, you'll have to wait a little bit for your reading. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing how do men view you. This is more so in terms of do they view you as like a prospective romantic partners or like a friend or something like that. So this is the idea behind the reading. I'm also thinking about doing one more where, let's say, how would men describe you? For example, do they see you as like a girl next door, or like a fun person, or like a femme fatale, or whatever. Okay, so that would be more, I don't know, maybe I should not name that how do men see you. Maybe I should name it like how do men how would men describe you, maybe. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Give me some ideas based on this topic. Okay, so this is the card you chose. We have the animal. We'll start out with a few of these cards, then we'll do the rest of the reading. In the first pile I mentioned, I don't know why I do this, but in most of the readings there's a different sort of message. Like certain things I only mention in particular piles. But anyway, the last video didn't do well, so if you're like 18 or less, you won't even be able to see that I posted a video recently. So that video got demonetized. Sadly, all the effort I put into it's just gone to waste, and the video was doing really well. I could see the activity, but yeah, it just tanked because YouTube demonetized it. So I'm not gonna make any money off of it, which sucks, but it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoy this reading, and I'm also thinking about maybe I can redo the topic, because obviously that video won't reach a lot of people, and it was a good one. A lot of you guys liked it. I even thought about maybe I should take it down, edit it, and then re-upload or something, but I really liked the comments that people left on it, so I didn't want to take it down. So I kept it. Maybe I'll redo it in a few weeks. So if you guys would like that, let me know. I can redo the topic. It was, for those of you who cannot see the reading, it was what are some of the things that people notice about your beauty that you don't. Okay, so anyway, I will quit rambling. Let's see. You got 10 of Swords, you got Soldier, we have Mountain, we have Clouds, and obviously you got the Animal card. So people view you as Ranbir Kapoor if you're Indian. There's a movie that really did well. I think it was this year or something. I'm not sure. It was last year maybe. I don't know. But there was a movie called Animal that was the talk of the town, let's say. But anyway, talk about the cards here. So I'm feeling the 3 piles today are very different. This is a bit of a challenging pile, I'm not gonna lie. Some of you might run away after I've said that, but maybe there's a message here for you to, I don't know, maybe change your energy or something. Third pile was really good. First pile was somewhere in between. It was a different vibe completely, but all the 3 piles are different. With this pile I'm seeing some sort of it's like maybe men see you as someone who's closed off. Okay, with Soldier, this is defensive energy, and even with the Animal, it makes me think of intimidating energy. So men could feel like you're not interested, you're defensive. Some of you could be going through a tough time in your life as well, where maybe, let's say, you're having an episode, or you're what's it called, dark night of the soul, is it? I'm not sure, but 10 of Swords makes me think of that. It's also about ending or closing of the chapter. 10s are connected with when a cycle comes to an end. So let's say pile number 1, there was a bit of transformative energy. So it's about when the transformation has happened and now you blossom into the butterfly. Whereas this pile is more so going through, you're in the thick of it. Okay, you're dealing with some challenge also. Mountains can represent challenge as well. Some of you could have Jupiter Venus conjunction as well. We have the number 3 and then 6. Maybe some of you also have Sun Moon conjunction. Maybe you were born on a new moon day. Some of you could have Rahu Venus as well. But anyway, I'm not going to talk too much about the cards. Maybe Rahu prominent, because whenever I see a blue eye, I always think of Rahu. I don't know why, because to me, the blue eye color is foreign to me because I have brown eyes. And most people, have I actually seen a person with blue eyes in person? I don't think so. I'm not sure. Maybe, but I've forgotten. But anyway, so to me, it's like a personalized sort of a message. Whenever I see blue eyes, I think of Rahu. Okay, but anyway, what I'm seeing here, you come across as a person who's maybe some men look at you and they see the Rahu element, they feel like, oh, this person's so different and I don't really connect with them. So you could have very different ideologies, principles, your view, see the eye here, your view on things is very different. Okay, so maybe a lot of men fail to relate to you. I'm also getting this energy where they could see you as more of a buddy. I'm getting that. So a lot of them could see you as someone they have so much in common with. Maybe some of you are tomboyish or you're more masculine. So they might see you, okay, this is more of a friend. This is the person I talk to because we have this cup. So this is about communication. And when we think of communication in astrology, it's connected to Mercury and the 3rd house and the sign of Gemini. So it's more so Gemini. Think of 3rd house in Gemini. It's 3rd house energy, which is connected to friends. 3rd house is friends. It's also siblings. Oh no, I stopped the video. Oh god. Okay, that's more work for me in terms of editing. And a funny thing, I said 3rd house and then my brother barged in. So he's a sibling. So you definitely have 3rd house energy, pile number 3. Maybe men could look at you as like a sibling, or maybe some of you, let's say, men could say, oh, you remind me of my sister or my brother or something like that. Like very specific message, but 3rd house is also friendship. And especially communication. Maybe men really enjoy talking to you. There's something about communication that is coming through prominently. Okay. Then Mars energy is also there. So a lot of the times men could see you as like a competition. So at workplace, men might compete with you, or they don't date you for the sole reason because maybe you earn a lot of money, let's say, or you're very passionate about your work, and men could feel like, okay, this person's too much about the competition. Maybe they feel some insecurities also. Maybe you make a lot of money. A lot of men feel like, okay, she makes more money than me, so I'm not comfortable with that. Or maybe you challenge them in some way. There's just this energy of friction, challenge, competition. Okay, that's see, mountain is also challenge. So you could be a formidable person in terms of your personality or in terms of your life circumstances. Just because there's Mars energy doesn't mean you're masculine or you're masculine looking. Okay, it can mean a challenge. It doesn't have to be like you're like a Martian person. So men look at you, they feel a bit of intimidation. They see you as a unique person. They're like, this person's interesting. But I also, because a lot of men want like more of like a traditional, predictable sort of a equation. So they would want someone who's going to be sweet, nurturing, or very homely. This is like the usual type, because that's the easiest sort of person for them to like or get along with. So you're someone completely different. So a lot of men could think about you. They might ponder, they're like, I've not figured this person out. I'm not really sure if I'm interested or not, if I should pursue them or not. So it's that sort of energy. Multiple messages in this particular pile. So take the message that resonates. Maybe some of you are going through a tough time. You're not open to men. You don't want to date, so you give them the cold shoulder. Some of you, maybe you're more seen as a buddy, as a friend. They like you for your opinion. For others of you, men could be interested, but they see you as a challenge. Like you're not open to them, or you give confusing signs. You're hot and cold, or they can't really read you, because with the cloud, it gives a bit of cloudy sort of energy. Okay, with what you say specifically, because this is teacup communication, right? and Venus in terms of love. So a lot of men could even be interested in you, but they feel like you are not interested and you're not clear with your intentions, what you're looking for. So they feel confused. They're like, should I approach this person or not? They're afraid of getting rejected also with this energy. They're like, it would hurt, it would sting. Also, this card can give this energy of a martyr. So a lot of men could look at you as some sort of a martyr also, like fighting for other people, making your life more difficult. Okay, life circumstances could also be difficult for you. Let's say some of you are going through a breakup or a divorce, or there's some children involved. I'm just getting this energy, but there are other factors that could be contributing to men not taking an action towards you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Lots of different messages with this pile. So let's keep going. Here we have detachment. This is Venus in Aquarius. We have quarrel, Mars in Cancer. This is Mars debilitated. We have Mars in Virgo, criticism. Saturn in Libra, devotion. We have Mars in Aquarius, domination. We have Mercury in Libra, influence. Okay, so you got the most cards. So again, because bunch of people, maybe most people might be picking this pile today. I'm just getting this energy. So some of you, they do see you as a friend. Mercury itself is the friend, what do you call it, planet that we connect with friendship. Libra can also be, sometimes it's more of a social sign. So I don't know, sometimes it's not just love and relationships with Libra. It can be friendship also. But snake here. So see, maybe a lot of men don't trust your words, especially what you say. See, here with the tongue, it's the Mercury element again. And there was one more thing I was picking up here. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was this cloudy conversations. Here we see snake with Mercury, communication. So again, a lot of men might not trust what you say. Or let's say you would say one thing, but your actions might contradict what you say. So men feel confused. They're like, is this person really meaning what they say? So there could be some conflict. You need to be careful with what you say. Okay, maintain consistency. And if you like someone, you should be more honest and upfront, because with this pile there's a lot of confusion. Okay, so be mindful of that. There's obviously so much Mars coming out. 3 cards with Mars energy. Soldier is the Mars archetype as well. Okay, animal also makes me think of Mars. Out of all the other planets, animals in general makes me think of Mars. So some of you could be masculine, some of you, they could see you as competition, or they like you, they would date you, but there's certain other factors. They feel like, I don't want to deal with that, so I'm not going to date this person because I'm avoiding conflict. Mars is conflict. We see criticism and quarrel here. And you could have certain, let's say you could have 10 amazing qualities, but then there's a couple of qualities that you have that men dislike so much that they sort of outweigh the good. That's one more message I'm getting. So maybe you're very critical, where men feel like, you know, I don't mind being criticized, but when this person criticizes me, it really affects me. So the way you critique could be very harsh. Need to be mindful of that. Maybe you are someone men could also view as a lot of drama, a lot of fighting, arguments. So they don't like that. Again, something if you resonate with, maybe you want to work on. If not, it's fine. No judgments. Okay, a lot of men could also like you. They could see you as a partner who would last. So you might come across as dependable. Because you're this fighter, you could also come across as protective as well. So men could look at you as a protective sort of a person. Some of you could be good cooks also. I'm just getting that. Sometimes I get that message with Mars in Cancer. I don't know why. I just associate, because Mars is associated with cooking in Vedic astrology. Mars, because you cook with fire, right? So it's heat. And Cancer also makes me think of food. I don't know why. I think it's because Moon is the significator of food, and Cancer, the only zodiac that's connected with Moon is Cancer. So maybe Mars in Cancer. I don't know why I have these associations in my head that I've never really read anywhere, but I don't know why. They just kind of work. So with this pile, I see maybe you're a good cook. I'm also getting that message again here. Maybe a past partner. So a new person not wanting to date you because they don't want to deal with a partner. Let's say if you have a kid, then there's a person, the father, the kid's child, kid's child, the kid's father, they would have to somehow maybe, let's say, interact with, or there's this another man in the life. So that could be like a bit of a issue for some people. And obviously there's this energy of maybe you're not interested, with you detachment, Venus in Aquarius. Okay, so maybe just this energy of maybe let's stay friends right now and eventually we'll see something, because Aquarius is friendship. Gemini and in Aquarius, 3rd house, 11th house, these are more of the houses we connect with friendship. Okay, but definitely criticism, fighting, arguing, drama, that sort of energy is also here. Then this energy of you not being interested, so men not approaching you. Then this energy of some men actually being interested in you, but they're just confused. They're like, should I go for it? Because sometimes I've seen when Saturn is in Libra, it becomes, is it exalted? I think Saturn in Libra is exalted, and then Saturn also gets directional strength in the 7th house. So these are the relationships, not relationships, but I've seen some charts where a person has Saturn in Libra in the 7th house in their birth chart. These people tend to get married very early on, because that stability comes in very quickly. Saturn is stability. It's also work that you put into your marriage, and then it's longevity also. So a relationship that will not falter, it will last for a lifetime. So that energy of devotion is also here. You might think Saturn doesn't do well in the house of relationship, but it does, because it denotes longevity, a connection that will last. So Saturn is important as well. So a lot of men could see you as a person who will stick around, and they want to put some effort in also. Okay, so yeah, there's conflicting messages. Lots of people need to take the message seriously. I think I'm really interested in doing a little like a little talk. Maybe I'll do it for free. I'll put it up as like an unlisted video, because people I found that a lot of people watch tarot readings, but they do it in a wrong way. And I don't know, I think I would want to share my views on it so that people get better, like more benefit out of watching tarot readings. So maybe I can do that. I'd like to do that for you guys. If you're interested, let me know. It'll be like a free video. I'll do an unlisted video, because I don't want to post it on my channel, because not everyone is open to your wisdom, let's say. So it's only going to be for those people who really resonate with me and my style of readings. So let me know if you guys are interested, because I've been thinking about it for a long time. Because people watch a positive reading, they feel like, okay, I'm gonna get back with my partner, but it's not like that. It's rarely the entire reading is for you, especially if it's about a specific situation and a person. If it's more of a personality thing, then definitely it can be for you. But we also have our biases, so we take all the positive messages, and sometimes we don't accept the negative, even though it's also important in our life to look at our shortcomings and work on them. So Virgo is as important as is let's say Libra in our life. Okay, Virgo is where Libra Venus gets debilitated, and Libra is where we find love. So both are important. But anyway, let's keep going. We have yin and yang, we have serendipity. So this card always makes me think of bittersweet. So again, that energy of I like this person, but I cannot be with them. I like them, do they like me back? So a bit of confusion, serendipity, bittersweet moments. Sometimes they feel like you're interested, other times they feel like you're not interested. This is what I'm seeing, yin and yang. So I feel like there's a bit of contrast energy. There's this energy of also feeling like, okay, I like this person. I think you're good at matching people's vibe and energies. A lot of I think it's about bringing things into balance, and then also represents that a lot of men could see you as a balancing sort of a figure, where they really like you, they like interacting with you, and they could see you as a friend, they could see you as a partner, all those things. So positive card is just maybe sometimes there's a need for balance also, because the other cards tell me that something is missing. We have forgiveness, we have body. So some of you could have very attractive body, something about your body or your physical presence that men like. So maybe when you're spending time with each other, it's more face-to-face interaction, that goes better for you. Body, Mars is also the significator of the body, so I'm not surprised this message is also coming through. Like, you could be attractive, maybe men like working out with you, or they like watching sports with you, like very specific messages. But they could see you as a bro also. But forgiveness tells me that I don't know, some friction, some issues. We have mistakes also, so maybe some mistakes have happened and someone is looking for forgiveness. Maybe you could be someone, you could, let's say, have a big ego, you're the Mars person who gets into conflict, but you don't ask for forgiveness when you make mistakes. So that is something that men might not like about you. Or this could be their energy also, like you react very harshly on their mistakes, you don't forgive them. So specific message, we have despair also, again tells me that some of you could be going through a tough time. Men could also look at you as a person who's not open to love and relationships. At this point of time, we did have the 10 of Swords in the beginning, right? It's giving me that sort of message. I also see raindrops or maybe tears. Here also we have these little drops. I was just looking at the planets, but anyway, hot and cold energy. But we have appreciation, okay? We have a Tejas, and we have Manipura Chakra. This is solar plexus. So I personally want to first of all, obviously they appreciate you. This is also somewhat connected to beauty, okay? I want to read these two particular cards. Usually I don't read from the guidebook, but I think this is really nice for Tejas. It says subtle essence of intelligence and courage, radiant and glowing. Tejas itself, the word Tejas means someone who's radiant and glowing, okay? It says your intellect and courage glistens in your eyes. You have a radiant glow to you that reflects your passion within. You are on this planet for a reason and are deeply committed to your higher purpose. You carry a spark of energy that uplifts those around you and are a natural born leader. As a warrior of love, you are committed to raising the vibration of this planet, even if it sparks controversy. By being your highest self and committing to your truth, you encourage others to do the same. Continue sharing your spark with others who have lost theirs. And for Manipura, it says you have come to a place where you know exactly who you are. Gone are the days of confusion and blurred lines between your truth and the expectations of others. You have grounded into your essence and built the foundation of your empowered self. You have had to let go of many friendships and relationships that were no longer serving you to get to where you are, and it was all worth it. Now is your time to really go after what you want in life. What do you care about? What lights you up? How do you want to serve? Meditate on these questions and take action on what comes next. So see, there's this energy of ending things with the 10 of Swords that we started out with, and now you're finding yourself, you're finding your light, you're glowing, and it's a time to make some changes in your life, I feel. Okay, so you're finding your balance, you're finding your center, pile number 2, and maybe this shift will bring a better shift also in how people perceive you. This is what I'm saying. Men will see you in a better light at the end of this complete transformation. But some things you can think about, you can work on for sure with this pile. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you like my videos, you want to support the channel, consider subscribing. Click on the subscribe button, click on the join button to become a member, and turn on the notification bell. That should make a noise. And yeah, if you want to book a reading with me, I'm thinking about taking a week off towards the end of the month. So if you want to book now, if you want a reading soon, you should book now. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Support the video, please. Hello pile number 3. Let's quickly do this reading before the sun interrupts us. So you chose the card Ocean. It's 1, right? Okay, only 1 card. I'm taking these, then we'll start the reading and take a look at the other ones in a bit. I also want to mention the last video that I posted got demonetized, so maybe a lot of you cannot even see it. It's called what are some of the things that people notice about your beauty that you don't. So I'm thinking about redoing that video in a few months, in a couple of weeks time. If you're interested, let me know. If you already watched the reading, thank you. It was doing so well, and then it got demonetized. I knew it was gonna do well, but sadly all the efforts wasted. I'm not gonna make any money off of it, so I'm really bummed about that. But I hope you guys can support this video and support the channel in general. I'm interested in redoing that video, so let me know your thoughts. Let's start the reading. We have the Empress. This pile is the best one, I have to say that. You guys got the best reading. Today the messages were very distinct, I feel. We have the Ring here, number 25. We have the House, we have the Lover, and we have Ocean. This card makes me think of Pisces energy, also makes me think of Rahu, because Rahu is connected to vast bodies of water or like deep things. Because think of ocean, think of the ocean bed. Mountains are high, obviously, altitude, so that's Ketu energy. So oceans are Rahu, mountains are Ketu. We have the House. This gives me 4 of Wands energy. We have Ring also. So a lot of men, this reading was in terms of how do men view you. So do they view you as marriage material, friend, like a person they want to date, that sort of energy. I'm also interested in doing another video, how do men view you, in terms of, let's say, do they see you as a girl next door, do they see you as like a tomboy, femme fatale, whatever. Okay, maybe I can name that, how do men describe you or something. If you have any ideas, let me know, guys. How do I do that reading? But this is the one we're doing today. If you're interested in that other idea, let me know, leave comments. Okay, so overall we have Cancer energy, we have Pisces energy, we also have Rahu. Some of you could have Rahu in Pisces, Rahu in 12th house. Maybe you have Pisces ascendant, or Rahu in general in one of the water signs. This is Cancer energy. Empress, I don't know what Empress is connected with. Maybe Venus. Maybe Venus is in one of the water zodiac signs. This also is giving me Venus energy. We have Lover. This is also Venus. Lots of Venus energy overall. So this is why when I see the 3 piles today, pile number 2 was challenging. It was going through a tough time or transforming. Pile number 1 was you've just transformed. This is the energy where you've put in a lot of effort. Maybe some of you were not, maybe you're naturally gifted, you're naturally more feminine, you're this relationship material sort of a person, you're really beautiful. A lot of people are interested in you. They ask you out, they take you on dates, and you have a good relationship with love in general. Or maybe you've put in a lot of work to get to this point, because a lot of the time, especially if you're watching tarot readings, that means there could be some issue, there could be some challenges in life in general. I'm not saying that's the case for every single person, but usually we do turn towards tarot for some enlightenment, for some guidance. Okay, so and a lot of people do struggle in love and relationships, I've seen, and that becomes a theme. A lot of tarot readers have relationship specific channels. Okay, and we work on ourselves, we get better, we work on our self-love, self-concept, and then once you're really in that place, you can attract love in your life. So I feel like this is the energy of this pile, where you have love in your life, or even if you don't, you're in a really good place with that Venus energy, with especially also your own self-concept, your own self-love, and also your own femininity. Venus is coming through strongly, right? Some of you could have exalted Venus in Pisces, or you could even have debilitated Venus, and let's say you've been through a difficult journey, you've been through your struggles, but now you're in a better place. Okay, this is what I'm picking up so far. I'm also interested in doing a small video for anyone who's interested on how to make better use of tarot readings, because people have a lot of confusion on how to use tarot readings, how to watch them correctly. So I've been thinking about it for a long time. I mentioned it in pile number 2 as well. So if any of you guys would be interested, I would do like an unlisted reading or unlisted video, so only people who are interested can watch. This is not for general public. It's only for people who are open to, let's say, my messages, or who, I don't know, they just resonate with my energy. It's only for those people. So I'm thinking about doing that in the future. Especially I would be interested in doing one on love, because a lot of people watch tarot in a wrong way, where it actually affects them in attracting love in their life. So this pile, I feel like you seem to have figured it out. So congratulations, you're doing really well. And let me know your thoughts. Lots of questions I've asked today, so I hope you guys leave me feedback. Overall, what I'm seeing is men see you as someone where they can open up, they can express their emotions, maybe especially men who've held back in their life in general. For whatever reason, they open up to you. Or you could just attract a lot of men who are very, let's say they wear their heart on the sleeve, they're very romantic, and they have this general energy. And some who don't have it, but with you, they have it. So that specific message I'm getting. A lot of men see you as the feminine archetype, just the divine feminine. They're very attracted to you. They see you as relationship material also with ring. They want to put a ring on it. We have the house. They want to build a life with you. They want to build a house, family with you. They see future with you. They also see lots of romance, sparks, chemistry, all of that. Lots of attraction. With ocean, it's deep feelings. So their feelings for you go very deep. They also see there's depth to you. You're someone special. You're someone different. I also feel like maybe a lot of men could fall for you right off the bat, but also just this energy of, as they get to know you, they really fall harder and deeper. Okay, it's about discovery also. You at initial stages, you might also come across as a person who's slightly closed off with your emotions, but as you form a deep bond, men feel more connected to you. Okay, let's see some other cards that you've got. Here we have Principle, Jupiter in Sagittarius. We have Mars in Libra, choice. Moon in Leo, appreciation. Then Sun in Scorpio, endurance. So some of you could be born in November, maybe you're Scorpions. Sun goes in, it's Scorpio season, right? Sun in Scorpio, it's more about November, around that time, late October, November. But anyway, what I'm seeing here, appreciation, obviously. Even this, the way he's holding, we see this instrument repeating, and I'm just seeing this energy where you could be someone, maybe you have a nice voice with this instrument. It makes me think of a person who's creative, who's talented. You dress really nice. Let's say you have nice makeup or you have nice hair. You take care of yourself. It's very attractive. You have really nice beauty. Even if, let's say, you don't do anything, you could be a natural beauty. I also see the rose. So definitely beauty, attraction, feminine qualities are coming through very strongly with you. Then there's this creative, artistic sort of energy also I'm picking up. Maybe you're artistic, you're creative, or maybe you cook really well, you have a nice voice, you have sweet speech, the way you communicate is really nice. Okay, you could also be intelligent. It's making me think of goddess Saraswati, and she's known for her intelligence as well. You're very you have nice energy, you have sweet energy, nurturing, feminine, very sweet, very likable. I think a lot of people like you. With endurance, it's about longevity. So they also see that it will last with you, and also they kind of have to put up a fight. Maybe you have a lot of suitors, so there's just this energy. Men feel like, okay, I have to work hard, or I have to become something to get a person like this. There's just this energy I'm getting. Choice here again makes me think like you have multiple choices, you have multiple options. Libra itself is about, makes me think of what sort of choice you'll make in love for your spouse. Libra energy is 7th house, love, relationship, marriage, spouse. Okay, Mars in Libra. So maybe a lot of masculine energy, a lot of men interested in you, asking you out, wanting to date you, all of that. If you're a guy watching this, flip the messages. Okay, we have Jupiter in Sagittarius. I feel like a lot of men really like you. It's not just the looks, it's not just what you represent, it's also your views on life. Because Principle, obviously it's Sagittarius energy, but Jupiter going in there, so Jupiter shows blessings, Jupiter shows optimism, and also positive energy. So men, when they get to know you, they see you, who you are, what are the things that you value, what are your goals for future. This is where they really get impressed, because I recently, not recently, but I've heard like the few pillars, few things that really matter in bringing up like a couple together and for them to last. It's about obviously compatibility, it's communication, it's our goals for the future, our views, values and principles. So values and principles become an important point. So if your values differ, you might get along initially, but then you could break apart. So because of this particular reason, a lot of men like you, because they feel like, okay, we have similar sort of goals, we come from similar sort of backgrounds, or our desires, the things that we value are similar. So I really like this person because of that. Okay, maybe some of you are more traditional as well, more orthodox, more family oriented, something like that I'm also getting. So I think it's really the principles and your values that really impress men in general. Let's look at some of the cards. We have love here. Okay, it's like you're seated in love. We have resolving conflict. We have abundance. So they see only and only blessings with you. They see only good in you. A lot of men are impressed by you. This is the most popular pile, I feel, and this is a pile where men actually have also the strength to actually go up to you and ask you out. With other piles, it was a little dodgy. Maybe they liked you, liked the person, but they were not really sure about approaching them. With this pile, I feel like, especially this is the person you've become. If you've not had this experience, I feel like you're changing, you're moving into this energy. And resolving conflict tells me that men feel like even if something went wrong, they would work hard on it, they would fix it. And you also come across as a person who's looking for resolving conflict. You're not someone who's looking for drama or fighting or anything like that. So they see you in a positive light. They see you as a person who's mature. Okay, like you deal with things in a very mature manner. A lot of men could also see you as really mature, and they feel like, okay, I need to level up, I need to match this person's energy. And they see you as a very loving, gentle, kind person. Like all the feminine qualities are here. We have abundance repeating here. So abundance came out twice. So they see you in a they see that this is the connection, this is where I will be blessed. Strong Jupiter energy in this pile. Some of you could have Jupiter exalted also, Jupiter in Cancer. Okay, you could attract people with those placements as well. Some of you could maybe have, I don't know why I'm getting this, but maybe Jupiter Ketu, Jupiter sitting in Cancer, 4th house. Okay, 3 is the number of Jupiter as well. But anyway, we have challenges, so challenging themselves to level up. They also see you as a challenge, where you could be with any person, or maybe you challenge this person to grow in a way. So it's a good type of a challenge. We have direction. So see, they find direction after meeting you in life. A lot of players might be interested in you, wanting to change, or just this energy of finding balance, stability in their life. Okay, because of you, or hoping or thinking about these things because of you. We have striving, so striving to be better, striving to just this energy of forward momentum, forward movement, taking action towards you. Pile number 3. We have door to romance. Number 3 adds to 6, which is Venus. So Jupiter Venus energy. So see, here we have this locked heart in a cage. So a person who's never really loved, person who's never really expressed their emotions, person who's maybe been a player all their life, there's a change that you bring into their life. So a lot of men getting in touch with their emotions, a lot of men taking life more seriously, love and relationship more seriously. And also a lot of men who, let's say, they've not had these experiences, they're just a regular person, they've had connections, they've had feelings and all, but with you they feel a stronger connection, something they've never felt before. So you might have a lot of men say that to you, like, this is new for me. Okay, but you open up this doorway. Finally, we have Vata, we have Niyamas. So Niyamas is associated with having discipline, especially this particular deck is connected with yoga, where we go through these particular stages in order for us to achieve enlightenment. So Niyamas is the step where we control ourselves. There are certain activities that we don't do. Let's say, I think the first one is non-violence, where we become completely non-violent. and there are a bunch of different niyamas that you have to follow. Niyamas, I think niyam, it comes from the word niyam itself. Niyam is rules, if I'm not wrong. I think it comes from the word niyam. But anyway, this is about becoming a better version of yourself. Like I keep picking this energy with this pile where men feel like they have to be better. They have to, either they feel inspired by you, even if it's, let's say, in a friend's capacity. Some of men could even see you as more of like this motherly figure, or they see their mother in you, or they feel a deep connection with you, soulmate connection, or this could even be, moreover, it's romantic and feminine energy. Yes, I mean romantic and relationship sort of energy. But even if it's not, let's say someone sees you as a friend or you're friends with them, you inspire men. They want to be better for a person like you. That's what I'm getting with niyamas. And vata is about lots of thinking, overthinking also. It's airy dosha, so air energy, a strong Venus in Libra I'm getting with this pile. Some of you could have Swati placements also. Swati, Satyabhisha, Ardra, those are the planets that are associated with Rahu also, but also airy quality is there. But vata is all about thinking. It's about thoughts, feelings, not so much as emotions, but like thinking about how should I approach this person, or constantly thinking about you. And it's also about goals, getting organized, and looking for, let's say, ideas. It's giving me the energy for ideas. So how do I move forward in life with direction also? It's like how will the person move forward? So vata is overthinking, overexcited. A lot of men could also get nervous in your energy. Okay, they might talk too much, they might move around a lot, lots of activity, lots of movement. Nervous energy is what I'm getting. So you make men feel nervous with your presence, but you also ground them. It's like a nice kind of nervousness. So this is what I see for you, pile number 3. The most I would say the best pile today, and really good energy. So I hope you guys accept this energy, you learn from it, and you are moving towards this. You can associate with this energy. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please leave your feedback. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell button, turn on the notification, and join to become a member. Lots of people have joined recently, so I'm excited about making more videos for the members. I didn't realize this, but yesterday I was just looking at my channel, and I was like, how do I have 150 videos? There's no way I've posted that many videos. And I realized there were like a bunch of videos for the membership that they count in your channel. So I've posted like not even 100 on my main channel for pickacards, but I've posted more than 50 on my membership. So I didn't realize I have over 50 videos on my members feed. So become a member if you want to. I have extra videos there, and I put a lot of effort towards that as well. So yeah, check it out. If you want to book a reading with me, I'm thinking about taking a week off towards the end of the month. So if you want a reading soon, you should book right away. That's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. Please support the video, support the channel, and thank you for all the lovely comments that you guys leave. If you want to leave a tip, do it through PayPal or UPI. Don't leave super thanks. Okay? Bye guys. Have a good one.